Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight out of Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 10 of my New Orleans Pelicans MyLeague series here on NBA 2K17. So today we're back. I'm going to be simulating up through the trade deadline, and so far we're off to a pretty good start this season. 18-9, third in the conference. In the last episode, I played this game against the Mavericks, and I won 93-78. So we're off to a pretty good start, a little bit better than I expected, and I'm not really thinking this is going to be too big of a trade deadline, although the way we're playing right now, it makes me think that we should be maybe a little bit more aggressive than I had originally intended to be. Because I was kind of thinking this was going to be a bit of a transition year, kind of our first year being a competitive team, and we might compete for, you know, an 8 seed in the conference or something along those lines. But, you know, right now we're second in the conference and we're 24-10, playing a lot better than I thought we were going to. We'll decline that trade, and I'm not trading Anthony Davis, of course, but we're still playing well into the month of January. I'm not trading Papagiannis for Olynyk, and we're up to January 9th. We'll take a quick look at the standings, and we'll even take a look at some statistics, because that's not something I've shown so far, but we're a half game away from having the best record in the conference and the second best record in the entire league. Of course, Cleveland dominating so far, but in the West, no real dominant teams. 4 teams really close are right here: Golden State, Minnesota, New Orleans, and Portland, but no one really separating themselves. In terms of differential, we do have the best point differential. Our defense has been spectacular so far, only allowing 84 points a game. And I'm not sure if that is something to do with, I mean, team quarter length is 12 minutes. I'm going to turn the quarter length up to 12 minutes as well, because the games that I do play often have pretty low scores, and 2 minutes isn't too big of a difference. So let's take a look at player stats. So Anthony Davis putting up 20 and 12. Not really the offensive numbers that we see out of him in real life, but we have a lot of other scoring options on this team. Doncic just putting up 15 a game as a rookie, and he's shooting pretty well. 43% from 3. That's really good as a rookie. Ball is shooting the ball well as well. Not taking a lot of shots, though. He's averaging 9 and 6. So you'd kind of like to see some of these guys be a little bit more aggressive with the ball. I did up Josh Jackson's shooting tendency, so I'm hoping that his scoring average should go up. And I mean, more than anything else, we're playing winning basketball. We are winning games. That is what matters. But you know, if I could say something to add to this team, it would definitely be more scoring, more offense. But we are still winning basketball games. So all right, it's got more players, and we split that back to back. And let's go all the way up. So the trade deadline is the 21st. Let's get all the way up to February 1st, right before this game against the Celtics, and then kind of evaluate things. Looks like Ball is going to be out for a couple days, so we'll just auto do the rotation for that, and then he should be back hopefully before the Heat game. Yep, let's put him back in, and we did win both games without him, and we are 33 and 12 right now. So I guess this is just what happens when you put half decent players around Anthony Davis. I didn't expect it to be this quickly, but we are already turning into one of the best teams in the league, so shouldn't be too surprised. We'll just have CPU adjust. I mean, we just blew out. Ooh, this is an interesting trade. The Thunder. That's an unprotected first-round pick. I'm not gonna do this, but this is a very interesting trade. But I think I want to keep Ball. I mean, Ball definitely has the much higher ceiling than Barnes. He's already 26. Probably not gonna get any better, and isn't really that good to begin with. The OKC first would be nice, but I'm gonna decline that. So keep going here. Not trading Doncic. But yeah, look, we beat San Antonio 100-56. That's pretty ridiculous. Let's look at this box score. Their leading scorer was DeAndre Jordan. Wow. That's pretty ridiculous. So just looking at our rotation and looking at the guys who are playing significant minutes that could be improved on, you know, kind of look at Hardaway, Ajinka, and Harrison. So maybe another wing off the bench, I think, kind of someone who can provide a scoring punch. I do like Hardaway and Harrison both individually, but their ratings aren't that great, and it does look like Hardaway's minutes should be going down based on the suggested. And Harrison's been hot lately, though. He's putting up, you know, like 4 points a game, but I guess he's been playing better. But this is the thing, our starting lineup is really what's carrying us. Even though the individual numbers on all these guys aren't great, Jackson's up to 10 points a game, so his scoring is going up, which is good. And Davis, you know, he's still doing Davis things. And Noah's been a lot better than I thought as the center. I mean, he's providing a defensive punch, I think. I mean, he's got to be part of the reason why we such a good defense. So I'm going to inclined to really change that for right now. Maybe we want to, you know, might not be the best at Davis, but right now, one with Noah as the starting center. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. We bring in a wing. Somebody can be a real fit for that. That means we're not having to play Davis 5 or 6 wall. So really, you know, we really for anybody to provide some scoring on the bench. We play a number of positions. So the us making trades this year is we don't have our pick this year. We have the Rockets pick next year. Remember, we traded up on first. We do have some future picks, but our asset actually isn't the best right now. Yeah, so I think definitely very, very good. Rotation, the game is inclined to give our young guys less minutes than more, but we're still winning basketball games, so I don't know. Maybe we do have something going this year. Who knows? We're first in the conference, and I'm trying to sim a little bit closer to the trade deadline. Our defense is still ridiculous. We just won a game 110-57. Another win right there. We've won 5 in a row. Our chemistry is at 97%, so maybe even the right move is to not make a trade the way we're playing right now, just because our chemistry is so high. I'm not trading Doncic. We keep winning basketball games, and honestly, I mean, if we win these next 3 games, I'm inclined not even to make a move on February 21st. The way we're playing right now. Let's take a look at the standings. We're starting to pull away a little bit in the Western Conference. Our differential's up to 11.2, so we're playing even better than we were early on in the season. 10-1 in our division, 23-8 against the Western Conference. 23-3 at home. Wow, we are putting up some ridiculous numbers. This has got to be an all-time season for this franchise. I mean, I know they had some good seasons with Chris Paul, but I can't recall if they were ever the 1 seed or... I mean, we're on pace for 60 wins, I think. Yeah, we are on pace for 60 wins. So, this is pretty... we're playing really well. Let's take a look at the player stats again. Jackson's scoring keeps going up, so that's good to see. I still think we could use one more bench player, though. But maybe this is the year we go for it. Who knows? I mean, strike while the iron's hot. I think Zebo is a realistic target. I know it's a 2-year deal, but it's not a ton of money. And we have a lot of our guys locked up on rookie contracts. So I'm not going to shy away from taking on... Yeah, I think this would be the type of move that would benefit us. Robinson's a good rebounder, but Zebo can rebound and he can play. He can provide a lot more scoring, and all we got to do is throw in a second-round pick. So let's do this deal. This is an easy move in my opinion. Chemistry goes down to 77% though just by doing that. So that's the risk you run in doing a move like that. But I think that's going to be the only move we make. I don't know if we're going to find another perimeter guy. I think it's just got to be healed. I wish Covington was a little bit better. I thought he would be better when I got him. Still, this first-round pick, offers on the table still? Or here's the one we get. I don't want to take on the Ryan Anderson contract. Alright, I think we're just going to hold on to Healed, to be honest. Zebo. Zebo's the only move we're going to make. Because I really don't want to mess with the team chemistry too much. But let's see. So now we have Noah coming off the bench. Papagiannis starting. And Zebo also coming off the bench, playing heavy minutes. So we're a little bit... Well, I guess we're a pretty big team no matter what lineup we have out there. But we'll see how that works. If not, we can always bench one of those guys. I mean, we have Covington we could play. So, alright, I think we're in pretty good shape. Let's simulate through these next 3 games, see if the winning streak continues, or if that trade is really going to affect us. We won our first game, and that was a 2021 second round pick we gave up in that Zebo trade, so we still have our second rounder this year. So maybe we should actually only be scouting in the second round at this point, but we'll probably just trade it, to be honest. Alright, so what is... Okay, it gives a Jinka minutes over Healed. See, now we're a little too big, I think, on our second unit, so I think we gotta go Healed over Ajinka. And Ajinka is the, like, he's an expiring contract. We could try to trade him, because he's, you know, after we pick up Zebo, he's kind of out of the rotation now, because we have these 2 guys off the bench. So let's just get through February 20th. We beat the Kings. We held the Kings to 46 points there. I just saw that. Holy smokes. Let's have the CPU fix the rotations, but... Oh, now guys are going. Alright, so now guys are getting banged up, and guys are getting tired. But we're still playing really well. But hold on. Like, tell me how this is even possible. I guess Boogie Cousins, 6 points, 1 of 10 shooting. Stefan Pino, the point guard who I thought about drafting. 2 of 11, 4 points. Willie Cauley-Stein was the leading scorer. Derek Favors. They have too many big men. They shot 26%, 19 of 73. They didn't hit a single three-pointer. That's incredible. They scored 4 points in the second quarter. They had 15 points at halftime. We were winning 53-15 at the half. That is incredible. Alright, one more game before the trade deadline against Miami. And no, I'm not doing that. And we beat Miami, so we've won 9 in a row at the day of the trade deadline. And let's take a look at the standings one more time, see if we've... Nope, still a 3-game lead. So Portland's also playing well. They've won 3 in a row. Minnesota and Portland both keeping pace as of late, and Portland's offense is really good. This would be an interesting matchup. This would be offense against defense. Same thing with this Golden State. Actually, Portland plays better defense than Golden State now. It's kind of surprising. But it looks like Cleveland is a really good team out here as well. 9.4 differential. So we're 25-3 at home. And I think so. I don't think we can trade Ajinka because he's hurt, right? Yep. So we can't do that. And everyone else, I'm gonna keep Covington. Diallo, I guess we could think about moving, but I don't know what we would get for him. Yeah, not anything substantial. Layman, I want to keep. All these, I think, Healed and Hardaway, we got to keep. We just gotta hope those guys can provide the scoring off the bench, and hope Harrison can do some of the playmaking, like a good backup point guard. I think even is really what we want. But there just aren't really a lot of those out there available in trade. I guess maybe Barea. If we talk to Barea, we could offer Hardaway. I kind of want to keep Hardaway though. What about Patty Mills? Healed, Layman. I guess Healed straight up for Patty Mills wouldn't be bad. I know Mills is a lot older, but I wonder if I'd rather do Layman and we get David Lee back. Layman in the second round pick. They have DeJounte Murray. I don't know how you pronounce that name. Alright, here's an interesting trade. We could do Tim Hardaway and a second round pick for Tyler Ulis and a second round pick. I think I might do that. Or we could do Hardaway and a second round pick for Tyus Jones. We don't get a second rounder back, but I think I like that one a little bit better actually. Alright, and I think I am going to do the deal for Tyus Jones. I looked also at deals for Ricky Rubio, but didn't really see anything that I liked. So, alright, Tim Hardaway and unprotected second rounder for Tyus Jones. And that improves our bench a little bit. So our chemistry, 72%. But I think that'll rebound pretty quickly, especially if you keep winning games. Jones, a little bit more scoring off the bench, which is what we need, along with Zebo. And alright, I think we are good to go. So I think I'll play one game in the second half, and then we'll see what happens. It looks like we're going to make the playoffs. Let's pick what game I'm going to play in the second half right now. Can we see the? Yes, we can see the standings. So maybe a team like Portland could be a conference final. Ooh, we could play this game against Portland. Could be important for the #1 seed potentially. Or we've got this game against Minnesota. We've also got Golden State we could play. So we've got some games late in the season. Let's simulate. Let's simulate up through March 14th to start. See if you keep playing well. And I imagine Harrison, yeah, is going to be. Well, he's still got some minutes. Yeah, all right, that's fine. In the playoffs, I don't think Harrison's going to play too much, though. We will continue on. I'm not sure who's an all-star. I'm not really too worried about that stuff. Jinka, I don't really know if that's going to change the rotation too much. But alright, contract extension. Let's stop this for a second, just take a look. Usually it's not too important. Ajinka, I don't really want to resign. Tyus Jones, undecided. He's a free agent at the end of the year, so it's the one slightly risky, but he's a restricted free agent, I think, so hopefully we can get him back. Nice little third guard off the bench. What's his potential? B-, so yeah. Hopefully he'll sign for not too much then, if his potential is not that high. Diallo, alright, so yeah, we can't really do anything there. So, more scouting. And this really doesn't matter at this point unless we actually make a trade on draft day for a pick, because we don't have any picks now in this draft. We finally lose at the hands of Minnesota. We lose 2 in a row now. Rebound and beat LA. We got 2 more games before this Indiana game. Alright, we split. So still 3.5 up. We have clinched a playoff berth, it looks like. I think that's what the X is. We are, yeah, we're a good like 20 games up on the #9 seed. Wow, this is a bad, look at the, we're going to have a pretty easy first round matchup, I think. Look at those bottom 2 playoff teams. Assuming we get the #1 and the #2 seed. Alright, so this Portland game is April 4th. We played, yeah, no, Dallas isn't that interesting. We could play Utah a couple times, but, so we beat Indiana, beat Detroit, got another home game against Phoenix, so still playing well at home it seems like. Back-to-back road games, we actually win both of those, and then we lose to Utah at home. It's a little bit surprising. Beat Dallas at home, beat Denver at home, and we beat the Lakers at home. So 57-17, 3.5 up on Portland right now. We have not that many games left. Think we're on our way to 60 wins. We have to go, oh yeah, we only have to finish like 3-5 in our final 8 games to get to 60 wins. So we've already locked up, we basically locked up a top 2 seed. It would take a miracle for Minnesota to catch us, which means we're going to play San Antonio or Houston. It looks like we want San Antonio in that first round, so we're going to try. Remember, San Antonio is the team we beat 100-56, I think it was. So that's, you know, and it could be San Antonio, it could be Memphis, it could be Sacramento. Either way, we want to play that 8 seed. So the 1 seed is going to be important for us, so I think the Portland game is the game we should play. Even though we also have games again. Oh, we could even play the Cavs, actually. That could be interesting. Because the Cavs might be the... I mean, our differential is 11.9. There's only 7 points. So they've struggled in the second half a little bit. Both Portland and New Orleans seem to have gotten better. Portland, maybe they've leveled off a little bit. But I think, you know, we've pretty much been playing at the same level we were playing at just before the trade deadline. We made those couple moves. Our chemistry's back up to 90%, so we're starting to hit our stride right at the right time. And I say we play this Portland game. Could be a potential conference finals preview. And alright, so that's going to be the next episode. That's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. Those I'm out.